Pierre Bourdieu, a sociologist and philosopher, examined how social structures, cultural practices, and individual behaviours are connected. His theories, habitus, field, and cultural capital, help us grasp how social structures influence human actions and how individuals navigate them for success. According to Bourdieu, habitus theory suggests that our surroundings shape our habits, unconsciously guiding our thoughts, actions, and preferences. These habits sustain social structures and power dynamics. His field theory highlights how social structures and human choices interact within different fields, each with distinct rules and power relations. Bourdieu's concept of capital suggests that social class is influenced by economic, cultural, and social factors. Individuals possess these forms of capital to improve their social status. For Bourdieu, cultural capital isn't just theoretical, it holds tangible power in the real world. This power is evident when people use it in cultural domains like the arts and sciences, where success correlates with their understanding of this external capital. Bourdieu's perspective on language goes beyond communication. He introduces the idea of linguistic capital, where an individual's social history is reflected in their speech. This innate linguistic habitus interacts with the linguistic market, influencing speech patterns based on social situations and expectations. Bourdieu emphasizes that effective communication involves understanding both language and its socio-linguistic nuances. This linguistic market is concrete yet abstract, combining social rituals and evolving linguistic norms. Bourdieu's insights emphasize language as a mechanism of power shaped by one's social standing. Interactions mirror participants' societal positions. Language, seen as a resource, blends with cultural capital and can establish connections, granting access to valuable resources. His cultural reproduction theory suggests that inequalities persist across generations due to the transmission of cultural values through family, education, and institutions. This educational system reinforces the cultural practices of the dominant class, perpetuating social hierarchies. Applying Bourdieu's theory to explore the impact of ChatGPT on education roles offers insights into how this technology interacts with social structures, cultural practices, and individual behaviours. Bourdieu's concepts, habitus, field, cultural capital, and cultural reproduction provide a framework to understand how ChatGPT might affect students, instructors, and higher education institutions. Concerning students, the introduction of ChatGPT could lead to shifts in their habitus and cultural capital. This technology might influence their learning methods and access to knowledge. Moreover, the impact on language interactions and communication patterns could shape how students express themselves, collaborate with peers, and engage with course materials. These changes could also reshape students' perceptions of authority and expertise, potentially challenging traditional hierarchies and established sources of knowledge. For instructors, the integration of ChatGPT introduces a dynamic where they must navigate the interplay between their own habitus, cultural capital, and the expectations and demands of using this technology. As the technology becomes part of the educational field, instructors may find themselves adapting their teaching strategies. Additionally, the presence of ChatGPT could potentially redefine what forms of knowledge and expertise are valued within the teaching profession. Instructors may need to negotiate their position and authority in relation to the technology, potentially leading to a reconfiguration of their role and the skills required to be effective educators. Institutions of higher education, as they integrate ChatGPT, could inadvertently contribute to cultural reproduction within their structures. The technology's adoption might perpetuate existing power dynamics by privileging specific forms of knowledge and communication. This integration could have far-reaching implications for institutional practices, curriculum development, and methods of assessment. Therefore, institutions must engage in critical reflection to consider the potential consequences of adopting ChatGPT. They need to carefully assess how this integration aligns with their educational values, goals, and commitment to fostering social equity.